Welcome to Nystrom Education, the leading producer of maps and globes in the United States. Exploring Where and Why is a hands-on program for social studies. This session is designed to provide you with an overview of your resources and how they work. This is Aaron. Aaron is a fabulous educator, but he doesn't have the time to sort through all the materials and information right now. He needs someone to just tell him, here's what you have and here's how you use it. Meet Miss Lynn. Miss Lynn uses Exploring Where and Why in her first grade classroom, and she's also a certified facilitator for Exploring Where and Why. Miss Lynn would love to share with you about EWW's first grade program, Neighborhoods Near and Far. Let's start by looking at what all is included on your cart. First, we have 6 activity globes. Your globes are different from other grade level globes because they've been specifically designed to meet the developmental needs of first graders. Well, actually, everything on your cart has been specifically designed to meet the developmental needs of first graders. If you're looking for some great nonfiction text, here it is. Students will love interacting with small chunks of text, graphic organizers, maps, charts, and pictures. You receive 15 Block Buddy atlases as part of your Exploring Where and Why program. As part of your Exploring Where and Why program, you also receive 30 double-sided maps of the community. One side of the map is of an urban community and the other side is of a rural community. In addition to the previously mentioned desk maps, you also receive 30 double-sided political maps, with one side focusing on the United States and the other side focusing on the world. The floor map that comes with your Exploring Where and Why Neighborhoods Near and Far is a great hit with the students. They love being able to engage in a community setting using their own people and their own little cars that they bring in from home. I'm sure you'll enjoy using these with your students as well. You also receive 2 wall maps. They mirror your desk maps on communities, one being urban and the other being rural. Exploring Where and Why is a hands-on, minds-on learning experience. Now that you know what all is included on the cart that makes up your program Neighborhoods Near and Far, let's take a look inside the teacher's guide. It's laid out in an easy-to-follow manner. Let's look. Inside your teacher's guides, one of the first things you'll find is an explanation of what Exploring Where and Why is. It is a hands-on, minds-on social studies program that reinforces reading, writing, math, and more. Exploring Where and Why is an activity-based learning program. We, those of us who teach social studies, know how important it is for students to be exposed to the vocabulary and content of the social studies. We want our students to be responsible citizens, to be sensitive to other people's culture, to use critical thinking, and to be successful. Those are also the characteristics behind what Exploring Where and Why strives to do. Here is an example from your teacher's guide regarding your scope and sequence. You'll see here that we address many different areas of the social studies, and sometimes the content that is introduced at the kindergarten level is again visited at the first, second, and even the third grade levels, building upon the background knowledge that students have learned the year before, an important feature in Exploring Where and Why. In your program, there are 6 units of study. Each unit consists of 2 to 6 lessons, and each lesson is made up of 2 to 5 activities. The tab dividers between each unit provides basic information regarding the unit, such as approximately how long it takes to complete the unit, what lessons are included, and it provides you with additional information such as literature that can be included to support the material being learned. On the back of each tab is a letter home that helps parents to know what's being taught and how they can extend the learning at home. These letters are available in Spanish on our website. I'll show that to you shortly. Remember that each lesson has 2 to 5 activities. Each lesson begins with an overview and a statement of the activities and goals for that particular lesson. Look at the sidebar on the left. Here you can find objectives for the activity, important content vocabulary, and a list of the materials needed for that specific activity. The activity itself begins with a Getting Started section. Then it moves into a step-by-step teaching section. If you're short on time, you'll appreciate having these ready-to-go lessons. Each activity in Exploring Where and Why provides instruction for summarizing and assessing, and many of our activities include an opportunity to extend the lesson into other disciplines such as math, science, or the arts. While each activity has its own closure, or summarizing and assessing activity, so does each lesson have its own closure. In addition, each unit also has its own closure. Your literacy library is your final cart component we want to share. There are 12 books in your literacy library, both fiction and nonfiction. Each book in your Exploring Where and Why library is correlated to the activities with which it fits best. As you can see, many of the books fit more than one activity. I have found that a lot of teachers like to use the books in multiple places, as it helps to give the students a better understanding of the book itself, as well as understanding purpose for reading. Each book in your literacy library comes with a variety of lesson plans for which you can choose, or use something of your own choosing. As you can see from this example, this book, The Journey of Oliver K. Woodman, includes lesson plans for reading, writing, social studies, math, critical thinking, and art. How many more ways can you think about using this book? Thank you for joining me today for Exploring Where and Why 101, Session 1, the Overview. To complete the course, please do the assignments here on this slide and send those to me at pgothart@nyströmeducation.com. I look forward to reading your assignments and seeing what all you have to share with us. Once I've read those assignments, I'll get your certificate of completion out to you right away. Again, thank you and enjoy your Exploring Where and Why program.